Seal! Go Seal! Go team! Go sports! Wow. I think they're loading in to the lobby. Draft is gonna start shortly. Gotta do my Duolingo in the meantime, though. Minutes until the lobby catches up to the real time. Okay. I'm gonna try to do the transition right as the draft starts, and I don't think it's that important, but I'm gonna try. I think it was like 41, like 3 minutes 41 on that negative timer. We'll find out. I completely lied. You know why? Because I forget that after the negative turns into a positive, but I did guess the negative part right, guys. Guess the negative part right. It does stick to around like 10 seconds in this positive numbers. But we're here! The day that everyone's been waiting for. Not because they love Fungal Jarmers or Mud Boys. No. It's because this is the match that is going to conclude week 1, which is going to give us the matchups for week number 2. But I really do like Fungal Jarmers' team name. Very solid name. If you guys don't get it, it's jungle farmers, but they flipped the F and the J. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and give them like this first game as a victory. So they already are 1-0 up just because I like their team name. However, Mud Boys, if you look at their banner, it is also amazing because it's just the Warlock Golem and nothing else. And that on its own gives them a victory. So right now the series is tied 1-1 and they're gonna play a separate best of 2 now. So, you know, that's great. 10 out of 10. Welcome to the draft. Welcome to the cast. And welcome to me being incredibly sleep deprived. However, nothing is going to stop me from casting unless I can't cast, you know? You know, the whole you win all the games that you don't lose stat. Yeah, that's exactly what's going to... I'm always going to cast the games unless I can't cast the games. That's what's up.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
But we do have a draft. Fungle Jarmers are on Radiant with first pick. They banned the Sanking and Clockwork. And are thinking about their last ban in this first stage. Mud Boys, on the other hand, they got rid of Phoenix and the Vengeful Spirit. Yeah, the little seals, they're doing great. I'm very happy for the little seals. Hello, Mr. Seal. I wonder what you look like when the chat's open. We're never opening the chat again. We gotta have you sit on this little, this little box. Very nice, very nice. Well placed. Well placed, Seal.
It is Dyer's ban.
Ringmaster
10 seconds.
is the last ban for Fungal Jarmers.
5 seconds.
Mud Boys are gonna get rid of Invoker. That's probably a specialty hero, I would assume.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remain.
You know what's also exciting about being sleep deprived? Is that I'm alone, and so you're gonna really see some craziness. Like, it's gonna get real weird, so buckle up, cause reasons.
Seconds remain. 5 seconds.
You know, they're thinking about their first pick. They're going into the reserve time. They used up half of their reserve time so far. But they get Tidehunter. Big fish boy. Very strong fish boy. Now, are they going to grab Warlock on Mud Boys? They have to grab Warlock, right? Otherwise, they get kicked from the league. I think that's the rules that I've read. I definitely read the entire rule book. And this is definitely a real rule that's in there. Another rule in the rulebook, guys, is that the Mage Esports team, they have to ban Anti-Mage as their first ban in every game. So that's obviously why they keep doing it. Well, Mud Boys are going to grab a Rubik instead of the Warlock. No judgment. I'm not disappointed in anyone. They have a few more picks to grab that Warlock. And then, honestly, when they like drop Golem, the first Golem, they should put it next to the banner. And then you have a Mud Boy next to another Mud Boy. And then a bunch of Golems together. By the way, super unrelated. I tested in a lobby whether a Rubik on, like, Dyer, for example, could steal one of his teammates' spell if the enemy has Morphling. So if the enemy Morphling turns into, you know, Undying, and then the enemy Morphling uses Tombstone, the Rubik can indeed steal the Tombstone. And then your Dyer team would have 2 Tombstones. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I hope everyone enjoyed it. I do like these 2 bans, though. Fungal Jarmers, get rid of the Night Stalker and Ursa. Both counter Tidehunter. One counters him in lane, makes him very sad. The other, Night Stalker, you cannot dispel the silence. So if Night Stalker gets the blink, jumps you with a silence. Wow, Bravia, I'm here to teach you all the things you need to know about Dota. Which is why I lost 1,000 MMR over the last year. This is great. I know a lot about the game. I could teach you things. But yeah, Night Stalker silence, you cannot dispel that with Kraken Shell, so big stonks. And then a PL is banned. Alright, I know I said I want them to pick Warlock, but I'd rather see them not pick a second support, because again, I have this whole thing about teams doing a 2 support opener, and then enemies can easily take advantage of that. Is this where you... you're not... Okay, you're not. Good, good. I was like, Abravia in my chat, does that mean he wants to join? But no, you don't.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Lifestealer. Big, big, big. I like it. You already see the offlaner that you're against. You can always dodge Ravage with Rage. And, honestly, it's an overall decent... That's good. That's a good one. It's a good joke. It's overall a decent hero in this patch. So it's kind of safe to pick it early. Kind of like by Tidehunter, you can just pick it early. You're always going to have like some impact in the game, even if you get countered, and it's hard to counter Lifestealer. Actually, you counter Lifestealer by picking Ursa, so there you go. You dug your own grave and now you're gonna lay in it, Mr. Fungle Jarmers. You know, Mudboys, they have a guy named Magus on their team. I don't think that'll ever cause me a problem during the draft, during the game. Dead in the draft. Nice. I'm here to ruin everyone's jokes. So if anyone doesn't understand the joke, it's because Tidehunter has a shard, and its shard is called Dead in the Water. There you go. Jokes are funnier when they're explained. Except no one ever. Spirit Breaker has a BKB piercing stun. Decent against the Lifestealer. Yeah, also just a hero that can help you avoid a bad lane for your offlaner. You can get boosts and kind of drag the wave away. So maybe they're expecting another support with this Lifestealer that'll make the lane not as exciting for the Tide. And then they're gonna pick up the Silencer. Just a general hero that works in most games. I don't know why I feel the need to explain everything. It's because there's a void and nobody's talking. I feel so lonely. Is it working? Am I guilt tripping him? Is he not gonna join his friends before his nightly raid? Now we're gonna have to see whether Rubik rushes first item Lotus Orb. And then his whole purpose in the game is to Lotus Orb himself after Global and then steal Global. That sounds like an absolute waste of money, but I'm all for it. But Global does provide a way to gank the Lifestealer, so he can't press his Rage.
Dyer's turn to pick.
Undying is a hero in Dota 2, and Mudboys have picked it. And if it's a support, it means they're not picking Warlock, and they're not going to have a Mudboy running around. I think someone should open a ticket with the admin team and file a formal complaint. The amount of abuse we're taking here from teams not picking the heroes that are on their banner is kind of too much, guys. Underlord. A wise man once said if you put Underlord and Rubik in the lane together, the enemy team will be doing 0 damage. Because you have 2 minus damage spells. But also, it is horrendous to play Spirit Breaker against Underlord. Like in any team fight, there's just this massive root that you can't just charge in the team fight. You have to like spend an extra 3 seconds walking around to make sure that you get a nice angle. Weaver's decent. There's
10 seconds.
the root that we talked about, but not necessarily stuns on Dire, so Weaver should be able to press his time-lapse and feel pretty safe playing aggressively. And also Geminite attack do be a useful spell when you want to kill Tombstone. And also, minus armor. You now have Tidehunter and Weaver providing minus armor. And don't even get me started about this secret Alk pick that they're gonna get here in the 23rd. Maybe they go Alk mid. Whoa, what a grief. But then the Alk gives an Ags to Tidehunter and Weaver. Holy moly. Don't try that in your pubs, guys. Viper's banned, and then they get rid of the Huskar, thinking the Viper is to protect the Huskar. Nothing wrong with that thought process. I wonder if the Viper was just for the Tidehunter to protect him from getting broken. Or if Dire do really love Viper. But it does look like both teams need a mid laner, and the advantage is for Mud Boys since they have the last pick.
10 seconds. 5 seconds.
What do you guys think? Do you think they're going Warlock mid? They have to keep the dream alive. Am I the only one invested in this?
Radiant's turn to pick.
They get rid of Monkey King. I feel like they're picking a melee hero since they banned Huskar and Monkey. Maybe they're trying to go like Pango or Mars? Question mark.
Seconds remain. 5 seconds.
Sniper! That's a weird looking alchemist. But yeah, another hero that can hit the tombstone from afar.
10 seconds remain.
And can kind of take advantage of the chaos that Tidehunter and Spirit Breaker will be creating in a team fight. And how beefy and tanky they are in front.
Ember Spirit. Who will enforce your will?
And the response is a gap closer in the Ember Spirit. I'm gonna be keeping an eye on Yams this game because the Silencer might catch him off guard with an ult or two, and then again the Dead in the Water from Tidehunter could be problematic. But if he's able to take care of those couple of things, similar to how Weaver has a free-ish game with the lack of stuns, Ember also has a free-ish game with the lack of stuns. But now you got roots. Ember's got a root that can root them into Underlord. Wow, they're rooting people, guys. They're really rooting over there. Also, it is a vessel for the Lifestealer to go and infest. And kill. Alright. This is the mandatory sitting on this screen for 7 minutes until the game actually starts. Everyone's favorite time. Let's ask my co-caster, which draft does he like? Oh yes, man, I think I like Dire more, because they have Rubik and Underlord. Yes, yes. Minus armor or minus spell damage, as well as physical damage, does go crazy. Yeah, they have Duruk Underlay. Thank you, Co-Caster. I see you, Obrivia. Huzzah! We're here.
Prepare for battle.
Good luck, have fun. No you. Already starting with aggressive comments. They said no you. They're trying to wish each other have fun, but they're throwing the have fun back at their faces. And also high-fiving each other. A lot of aggressive love here. We hate to see it. The thing I love about Ember is you really, honestly, as long as you're not dying in the lane, you don't care about what the lane does. You just get level 6, you go gank people, and then you're very, very happy. But I think he should still be able to secure some creeps in the lane against the sniper.
Just 30 seconds now.
They are no longer smoked. It is expired. The ward will reveal the lifestealer. Radiant are under vision.
Will emerge
Fungle Jarmers. The slight to attempt to steal it was a little early, but valiant effort.
The silence deepens.
It is a 2-for-2 bounty rune. Nothing too crazy, guys.
That's the spirit. Calm yourselves.
Might be seeing a first blood attempt here. Rubik. It's gonna take some damage. But not in any real danger. They said that Silencer top and we'll have the not the bristleback, not even close to being a bristleback. A Spirit Breaker top. Presumably for the range matchup. This just looks stupid, by the way. The tether. Because it looks like you're tethered. It looks like you're IO tethered to the enemy. Blood Grenade top onto Magnus. He's gonna get a 2-man decay, which might keep him alive. It will. Silencer fighting Magnus. And the decay is enough to keep Magnus healthy and get the first blood. Poopy Plop was trying to get a gush there to get a return kill. A good jukes in the trees. Yep. This, you guys may be wondering why I lost 1,000 or more. It's not because I'm bad. It's because of this random lag that just appears out of nowhere. Getting some decent denies in this wave on Sniper. Flag creep. First hit bash, as expected. He's gonna charge the Rubik. Nameless throws the blood grenade. And it bashes. That's way too much damage. He looked like he had 400 health left, to be honest. I know he didn't, but... he just kind of smacked him. Smacked him. Nameless will lose his courier. Pop, they get a gush on Magnus. Poopy Plop will claim the kill. Don't forget to eat your fish. ladies and gentlemen. You gotta get the nutrients in. Very strong. Is gonna get fade bolted, and one more second for his. Yeah. You can hear it. The effort that the brain is taking to think. Because sleep is not a thing that I've been experiencing. However, that doesn't stop us from watching Yams get bullied by Yuzu. And the pressure on this water rune as well. He's gonna grab the water rune, has bottle available. Getting pew-pewed on his head. Yuzu does not have shrapnel for another 2 seconds here. Is Yams gonna be okay? Nobody die in other lanes, please. I'm watching this. I see Tidehunter's health drop, and he looks fine, though. Don't you dare die on me. Alright, Yams is okay. Nothing happened up here, guys. Literally nothing happened down here. Nothing happened in any lane. Fake news. Yams did grab the second bounty rune, second water rune. Man, that headshot, is this physical? Bro, that's so much damage. What a hero. Bottom lane, Gex is going to be bashed and killed. Swarm does make this strength hero that has very little health, or very little armor, very squishy. We lost an Undying. That's what we call false advertisement, because he's, guess what, dead. Yam's halfway to level 6. He'll probably be looking to make a rotation and help his team out, instead of just getting a headshot over and over again in the mid lane. Yuzu is a creep away from 6 himself. In bottom lane, Rubik will fall. Gex gets charged. A bash would be unnecessary, since Very Strong is able to claim the double kill. And 6-1. A 2k lead. A very happy Weaver on Very Strong. Today you learned Weaver's innate beats Rubik Underlord. You know, it'd be like that. I mean, it is literally 10% more damage every time you breathe next to them. So it makes sense, maybe, probably. That's also a build of not going a second point in Fade Bolt to skip the 6% additional. Getting a charge from the gate! They come from downtown, the unexpected angle. They find a nice kill onto Ziggy Gee. That's a good name. Oh my god, he's maxing Q. Even when he's not in the casting panel with us, guys. Abravia still got something to say, and it's always positive. He always says it from the kindness of his heart. Can't even laugh at my own jokes. Listen, it gives you an extra 0.25 seconds of lift duration and an extra 0.2 second stun. So, checkmate. Gex is gonna get charged, but from the base, he's pretty far away. And maybe too far away, because Very Strong is in a little bit of trouble here. And Gex will find the kill, claiming the killing spree, and very well needed change of pace. Now Yams, I keep wanting to saying his name, but it's just Yams. I want to just say Yams over and over again. Magnus is silenced. Now that's it, that's the end of this story, is Magnus is silenced. Yams is being charged. Power rune is bottom, it's an invis rune. There's no detection on either of these guys. Yams pops the invis, he wants to go in, the TP from Santana. Yuzu's in trouble. Lift. That's the level 2 lift, baby. You see the impact. Yuzu's dead. What are we talking about? Level 2 lift is how it goes here. Easy money, easy kill. You don't need Arcane Supremacy. It's for losers. Because if you think about it, it's a passive spell. Charge of the mid lane. That's a level 6 Nameless. 8 minutes into the game. He uses his ultimate on Undying, who... It is not fake news, guys. Undying is back. He didn't die. You see? He never died. PP Plop also didn't die. It looks like Ziggy G was afraid of the silencer. Who has a wizard hat? He's a lizard, Harry! No comment. Alright. So the Desolator build, very strong again because of this nasty Threads of Fate. Speaking of nasty Threads of Fate, Gex is gonna be charged from base. Very Strong is already doing a lot of damage without any need of assistance whatsoever. He can just kill Gex. Or can he? Yes, he can. The charge was interrupted by the lift, I think, or maybe Pit of Malice. I think Pit expired by that time. Yeah. So Nameless contributed a lot here. You can see how important Spirit Breaker is to this matchup. He definitely helped. Either way, Very Strong is very strong, and he gets a double kill. Jokes write themselves sometime, which is why you shouldn't laugh at everything, you know? That low-hanging fruit, it's just cheap. You gotta work harder. Now, Ziggy G is going for Armlet. I don't mind it. Again, there's a lot of minus armor on this Radiant team. Tombstone dropped to kind of secure the stack. This hard camp is double stacked. What do you guys... When you say double stacked, do you mean that for it to be like 3 creeps? Like 3 creep waves? Because that's what I think of. Ravage is used on the poor Undying, who is dead. They're gonna get the Tombstone. Or do you say, like, oh, it's triple stacked because there's 3 camps in it? That's... I avoid that entirely, by the way, by just saying, hey, this has 3 camps in it. Or, like, 3 whatever in it.
Dire's top tower is under
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk, everyone. I hope the price wasn't too expensive. I have no idea if TED Talks are free or not.
Dire should look
Holy cameraman, where are you going? Nothing's going on in the mid lane, but Gate is going to be dropped top. Apparently it gets fortified as well. Global comes out. There's no Ravage, they know that. They want to go on Poopy Plop. But the Shrapnel from downtown! And the charge onto Ziggy G. He's going to pop his Rage. Assassinate, grabs Gex. Sleight of Fist. Does a little bit of damage, but not enough. Not as much damage as Very Strong. Very Strong is doing way too much damage. The freaking Tether, bro. Look at this stupid ability. Clarity? Clarity? Oh, unlucky. This is an expensive spell. Did it ever used to be 50, like 10 years ago, or am I stupid? You lost 20 seconds of your life.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah. I lost 20% of my brain. So far, it is a pretty one-sided game. However, that does not mean it's Jover. It's never Jover until it's Jover.
There is little hope for
The biggest question that Mud Boys, what's their name? Mud Boys need to answer is, how do you kill Very Strong? How do you kill this Weaver? Can you kill this Weaver? Find out next episode on Ziggy G gets assassinated and holy bashed! Holy bashed! We're gonna watch Weaver farm while we watch it. That was... Well, the first bash is a charge, but it's still this... the third bash was the first hit bash, which is very illegal. Oh yeah, uh-huh. Uh-huh. He did not even have Infest available, so like he was dead either way, but it's about the emotional damage, you know. You still die, and you're like, oh my god, first hit bash, why me? Gex is getting charged. He is inside his Pit of Malice, so he's gonna be safe. The lift puts Barry back in the pit. Barry trying to get in there and get him killed, but no kill. No kill. Gex lives to fight another day.
Look to their middle tower.
Yams do be farming. And not too much follow-up in terms of chasing this Ember Spirit. Oh, he gets bashed. Bottom lane. Gex has a mech and is trying to defend this tower. This is the last tier 1 standing. They're gonna TP Yams as well. Sniper may be a little bit out of position here, especially considering there's a Ember Spirit. However, have you considered that there's a Silencer with the global comes out? Yuzu dies, but not before he claims the kill on Yams. Very strong, is able to time-lapse. Gets some health back. Charge nicely interrupted by Pit of Malice. Alright, well, all in all, that was, I think, a favorable trade for Mudboys, given any equal trade at this point in the game when you're behind is favoring you, and you did use the long cooldown of Global Silence. And they have Ravage, Arcane Rune, and the Vlad's on Courier. So maybe Silence, Global Silence is down, but Poopy Plop ain't afraid of no ghost. Well, he's afraid of some Firestorm, that's for sure. Because that did a lot of damage to him. Goodness me. And I lied when I said his Vlad's was on Courier. Because I just thought it was. But it wasn't. I just always have like high expectations of players because they're great and I want them to do better or well. I love them. I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, the classic Greaves into Ags Rush, everyone's favorite build. We could hit the. You're just farming. Okay, I was like, why is your health dropping? Yams is gonna get drive-by charged because Gex is the main target here. He's going to get silenced, cannot drop a pit. Why did your charge get cancelled? I don't know, Omar. Look at the guy that's dying. Poopy Plop is gonna get lifted, but immediately purged by the Kraken Shell. And a good Spirit Breaker ulti keeps the Tidehunter alive. Holy Yams is taking a bajillion damage. Dodges the Assassinate, and here is the Gex TP, the global TP. They're going on Yuzu. Oh, the charge is gonna find him. Yuzu is still alive, and they're gonna get the kill. Unbelievable. Or is it believable? It's kind of believable, actually. A little believable. The Ember did start the fight with like 20% HP. Yeah, decent dodge of the Assassinate there, and you know, I think Ember would have been fine if it wasn't that thing, because he could have maybe did a couple more dodges. People are dying in the real game, but what is real? Have you asked yourself that? What is reality? Nobody knows. Except the people that do know. And you know, Dire does know that Radiant are here, because they just scanned, and Radiant just scanned that someone was taking the gate. That someone is Ziggy G. I was gonna check items, but people keep dying, so I'm not gonna check items right now. Young Forever almost falls to Yams, and Yams very quickly escaped the charge from Nameless. All right, well, what are we doing? We're doing items. Mask of Mantis almost done. It is on the Courier for Sniper. Mask of Mantis Maelstrom, pretty happy, pretty farmed. Lifestealer, a Mithril Hammer away from Deso himself. Ember still trying to find that Mage Slayer. Y'all, this guy's going a Lotus Orb. Very good against both Silencer and that's about it. That's about it. I don't think you care to deflect or reflect the Nether Strike. Mech and the Greaves on Courier. I think that's about everything. We obviously knew he had the Vlads like minute 1 into the game, so we didn't need to point that out. But he's getting close to Shard if that's the item he's trying to buy next. Onto Tide Hunter. That's very funny because it's your attack range, but it's also his attack range plus a little bit extra curiosity that gives him aiming. It's like a massive, holy massive, dude. You actually, bro, you keep that. Fade Bolt, Anchor Smash, level 1 Atrophy Aura. What's the enemy team gonna do? They do 0 damage. Guys. Let him cook, okay? Let him cook. It has been a 3-minute gold lead, a 3k gold lead from like minute 10 or something. So I think this is kind of promising. The fact that the bleeding has stopped, stabilized a little bit. Dire are, because you know, a 4k gold lead 10 minutes into the game is worse than a 4k gold lead 60 minutes into the game. Glad I had to explain that. Blink done for Rubik. A very happy Santana. So now he can blink Anchor Smash, guys. This is gonna, like, I have the vision here. It's gonna be so good. So, last tier 1 tower of Mud Boys will die. And the Mage Slayer is completed for Yams. Should make him a bit more tanky. Spell damage. You know, this has damage on it, so I would say Gemini probably does less damage. I don't know that this is considered a spell, so like, I don't think the damage per thread thing is gonna go. But they have a lot of minus armor, and that Tormentor is going to die. And a Shard for Nameless. Pretty good Shard, a very good Shard. You can use it to steal Lotus Orb. So is it just items or spell? Oh, only spells. Never mind. This again. You gotta fact check anything. Anyone who tells you anything, guys. Anyone who tells you anything, including me, you just gotta not to like. I don't want to have you doubt everything you hear, because that's a little paranoid. But it only works on spells, doesn't work on items. But you could steal Rubik's lift. You know, if Rubik was trying to lift his own teammate and save them. Speaking of lifting, Global comes out to protect the Weaver. Weaver gets a kill. Doesn't have time lapse. Doesn't need it. 2 dead. Oh, maybe he does need it. Yams goes in with the DD that he is going to find. Very strong. Yuzu now in trouble as well. Yams get a double kill. The DD's still going. Nameless is down. Young forever. He's next. Yams is triple kill. He's doing it. Cut the meat. Eat the steak. I would love some steak, you guys. Let's go Ember. Dude, you always knew Dire could do it. We all called it, guys. Just stop the count. It's over. They won. Right there, when you say Weaver's not gonna die, bam, he dies, and Yams shows up with this DD, and stuff was happening in the fight. Oh, look, Lifestealer's in a little cart. Wow, good job, Lifestealer. You did great. I am proud of you. And just like that, the 4k gold lead has diminished to be a 3k gold lead! And a, Yules is up next for Yams. Great item both for the Silencer to purge the global off yourself, but also Yules up this little guy, gets rid of his bulldoze, makes him a sad boy, and the Observer does show Radiant here, so Dire know what's up. I'm gonna get a nice 2-man slight here. Ravage comes out. And Nether Strike onto Rubik. Yams is manning up here onto Young Forever. Is going to put a Remnant back. Santana still fighting in the back here against Nameless. And now Poopy Plop was trying to help his team. Realizes he's in a world of pain. Gets 4-man killed. Nameless had one mission on his mind, which is to kill Santana. He got the kill. There's a zombie chasing him. Run, boy, run! Yeah, he dead. And just like that, the 3k gold lead is a 2k gold lead. And just like that, the 2k gold lead is a... No, I was like predicting it's going to change as I speak. Is a 1k... No, it didn't. That's how good Yuzu is. He can farm for his entire team while they're dead. Obviously, Barry is dead, right? His farm doesn't matter. He's not actively hitting creeps. So they were able to kill the Weaver in that last fight. The answer is fight him when he doesn't have a time lapse. Global used, trying to get a kill onto more so trying to protect himself. Young Forever trying to protect himself. The Remnant deep trying to get the kill. Again, trying. I'm saying trying to get the kill after the dude be dead. The dude be dead. But Yams did give away a 5x killing spree to Yuzu. And suddenly the 2k gold lead is a 3... No. I think the bit's over. You should stop doing the bit. Either way, that was not a worthwhile trade. Pause 1 for pause 5 or 4. Dire are smoked, though. It is cooldown on Global Silence. Ravage back up in 30. They're looking for anyone bottom, however. Fungle Jarmers are not in the jungle, farmers. They're in the Roche pit, killing him. Again, thanks to the minus armor of the Fungal Jarmer. If you can't amuse yourself, guys, then what's the point? You know, you gotta amuse yourself. We're gonna follow this hasted Limos while I hydrate. Which you guys should also do. Please hydrate. Very strong is immortal for now. He does have the Aegis for 4 minutes. And the Desolator will help him take down these towers. Pew pew. Lifestealer has been quietly hitting creeps for the past bit. And he's catching up. He's just a 30 gold. 20 gold! The race is on! He got first place! He did it! Oh no, he's second place! Hit a creep! That was less exciting as I thought it would. But he's going for this Radiance now. Poor Santana is absolutely not dead! The Greaves from downtown to save him. Gex. They get the lift back into the pit one more time, and he's going to be 4-staffed out. Very strong. Was holding his Manta for next game. But he still has Aegis. He's not afraid. A random Chasm Stone. It's not random at all. Also, by the way, random Chasm Stone is totally fine. Just like, smack Chasm Stone every here and there. Like, if your hero has 2 AoE abilities, just grab a Chasm Stone. Before boots! You don't need boots! That's a beautiful 4-staff by Yuzu to get out of there. And now, he's pew-pewing Yams! Yams is gonna have to jump back to his Remnant in base, and that is gonna be the sacrifice of Magnus, who instantly respawned. I mean, he didn't even die. You guys can't prove that he died. Ziggy G is in trouble, though. There's the Nether Strike, and there's the Charge, and there's the dead Lifestealer. Here comes Yams. Very strong. Is going to time-lapse. Gains 0 health, because he was already low ravage. On to 4. That's all of them. Oh, no. The Aegis is going to respawn. And Very Strong is going to go in and claim a double kill. Another double for Yuzo. All thanks to Poopy Plop. All started because they tried to help Lifestealer. Don't help your friends. Hate your friends. Don't ever help your friends. Follow us for more unhelpful tips. Follow us for more tips to not do. What are those called? That's a good Ravage. That's a good one. I like that Ravage. We're gonna watch the Ravage again. I mean, the tower's dying. It's okay, guys. Look at that Ravage. Wow! Goodness gracious. Hey, don't worry about the screen freezing there. I need to buy more RAM. However, they're smoked! Santana! What did he steal? He steal Anchor Smash! Bro, this is almost as effective as Ravage. I love Yams. He's going in. He fears nothing but fear itself. Uses himself up. Dead in the water? Is it going to be here? No, it's not. Ziggy G is thinking about something. No, he's not. He's not thinking about anything. There's a Crystallis on very strong. Ziggy G has a nice angle on Young Forever here. He's gonna rage, try to go in, but hold on a second. Where's the rest of his team? Global comes out. Charge comes out. Mud Boys were not on the same page, and suddenly, Ziggy G is dead. He doesn't have buyback. He's dead for 60. Yams is cutting waves. He is queuing up a BKB. What are you queuing up? S and Y after the radius. Understandable. Have a good day. A charge goes out onto Yams here. And the damage from Yuzu is enough to get the kill during the stun of Nether Strike. Wowza. Oh, yes, indeed.
Silence, fool.
Oh, he wants me to shut up? Guess I'll shut up. I didn't even like that one. I don't think that one was funny. Yeah, that was bad. He's got planer in his pocket. The planer is in his pocket. Yuzu wants to go in. He wants to click people. He didn't click anyone, but he clicked the tower, though. There used to be a tower here. There used to be a set of rags here. But no more. Try and take the bottom tier 3, but you can't. There's a tier 2 that has to be taken first. And suddenly the 2k gold lead is now a 15k gold lead. Armlet Radiance Deso is so greedy. Yes, sir. Where the man to be? I've seen a lot of builds of just like the Radiance into Manta right away. Skipping Manta entirely. Doobie something. Doobie doo. Where are you? I also can't tell if I'm hungry or if I'm not. But look at this, he's doing less. He's doing 24% less damage. Go anchor smash him. Oh, look at the anchor smash! Anchor smash! Come on. Come on. What are we doing? Now, the one-man smoke by Yams, nobody expects that. Nobody sees it. Nobody thinks it's gonna happen. However, he has no idea where Radiant is. I mean, he's got a pretty decent idea, but they're here.
The silence deepens.
He did not pop his smoke from there. Wow. Oh, they're gonna go on to Yuzu here, forcing global. Immediately uses himself up. Buyback comes out from Magnus. The Ravage again! The 4! Stolen anchor smash! He couldn't steal Ravage! This poopy plop guy is way too good! The charge onto 2. Yams is gonna run into way. That's the dieback from Magnus, though. And that's the other support dead. A beautiful Ravage that finds pause 345. The TP comes in from Yams. He does not know when to stop, and I love that. The 8 shit is still alive. The game is still going. Yams is still going. Yams is dead. Yuzu, monster kill, double kill. Ziggy G is able to find Yuzu, but is going to die. And Very Strong is very glad for the sacrifice of his silencer, because now he gets to bathe in all the glory. You guys want to see another cool Ravage? Wow! I really thought he had that Ravage stolen, you know? He tried. He did do the trying there on the Rubik. But that's going to be GG called. That is game number 1. As we all predicted, the Rubik Underlord obviously is the team that won. Our panel never gets anything wrong. Yeah. That's about it. That's about it. I think what happened was... You know, this is where this would have looked. I could have made it load. Who cares? Production ain't. But you don't need me to put stuff. Alright. What happened was this guy killed people in lane. And then he was happy. He started getting items. Alright, this is not updating items. Cool. He started getting items. He doing damage. He was doing damage. And the damage was amplified by the minus armor. And also the Deso minus armor. Very nice. Very strong. Lack of stuns was pretty big. pretty big reason why this guy was also unkillable for the majority of the game. And even though Pit of Malice was pretty annoying for Nameless, he still had a very big impact. I'd give him MVP. Sure. Sure. I'll give MVP to Nameless. I think he had some very important bashes. He knew when to bash and when not to bash, right? He was timing his bashes properly. It takes a really skillful Spirit Breaker to apply that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's all I have to say. No, no complaints from Mud Boys besides that they should have picked Warlock because, like, hello? But just go back again, game number 2, try your best, and keep your Ancient alive. I think that would be, like, my one suggestion, is keep the Ancient alive and kill the enemy Ancient. With that, we're gonna do a little couple-minute break until game number 2 starts. Yep. They're gonna be taking a break as well, hopefully. And we will see you shortly. Toodle. Yo, this number is gonna have to go to negative 3 minutes and 30 seconds, so I'm gonna keep... Never mind, is this a lie? My whole life is a lie. Is this 40 gonna trick me? What's going on? I've been tricked! I've been bamboozled! Hold on, where'd the fucking music come from? Shut the hell up, music. Alright.
10 seconds.
Welcome back!
It is
Hello.
Radiant's ban.
But where's the, I know how to go to... Oh, this is a draft screen over here. Wow! Draft screen! Fungal Jarmers are still Radiant, still first pick.
10 seconds.
Crazy stuff. They get rid of the Clockwork Insane King, which I think was the same 2 picks. Also, this I'm gonna be like so awake for this game because I just had like a shot of olive juice. And yes, you heard that right.
10
Just
seconds
had a little
remain.
sip of the olive juice. I like it. It's very
Radiant's turn to
salty.
ban.
Wakes you up. Incredible ban. The Spirit Breaker is out of the game. They knew I gave the MVP
10 seconds.
to Nameless.
5 seconds.
And then they banned the Night Stalker in the first phase, so it could be that they want to get the Tide here. And ban the Night Stalker. So that the Night Stalker isn't an immediate response to the Tide.
5
Big thinking, big brain.
Radiant's turn to pick.
Invoker and Slard are... Yeah, electrolytes, for real, for real. Gotta get those electrolytes.
Ten seconds remain. Dyer's turn to pick. Tide of
They do open with the Tide Hunter, and there's no Night Stalker to respond with. However, guys, there's a Warlock! Pick the Warlock! No, pick the Warlock!
10 seconds. 5 seconds remain. It is Radiant's back. Radiant's turn
Hoodwink
to ban.
provides a break. And that was an instant Ursa ban, by the way. This Ursa ban is in the second phase right here. They just did that.
Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds remain. It is Dyer's ban.
They banned the Alchemist. It was uncontested last game. But Fungal Jarmers think that might be the secret that Mud Boys need to win this game number 2.
10 seconds. Dyer must choose.
And a Silencer will also be banned. So both supports from Fungal Jarmers will need to be playing different heroes.
Ten seconds remain. 5 seconds. Radiant's turn to pick.
Face the light.
Strong hero. Also buys a harpoon. Harpoon, very good item now because it's just you can kind of just keep escaping. So like Dawnbreaker now has her hammer
10
that she can use to
seconds.
escape or initiate, and then also harpoon to escape. Obviously, you could always use harpoon to initiate, but now you can use it to escape as well because you can hook it to trees. Venge, pretty decent support. Gives you the save And more importantly, more minus armor
10
on that
seconds
Venge
remain.
to add it up with the Tidehunter.
5
Matter of fact, it'd be a nice lane to put them together, but Venge can also go 5. We'll find out after the next couple of picks. And dare I say, it could be a Venge Core. The Venge Ags is pretty decent. It doesn't refresh your abilities anymore when you turn into your ghost form. But Ags does make your Venge Aura do either 25% more damage or 30% more damage to yourself. Or not damage amplification, so extra.
Dyer's turn to
So there's a chance.
Sorry to keep you all waiting.
They grabbed the Ringmaster, which they banned themselves last game. So they could be thinking of, hey, let's kind of get 2 birds, 1 stone, pick it for ourselves, and
10
remove it
seconds remain.
from the enemy team.
5 seconds.
And actually, now that I think of it, dropping the Wheel of whatever the hell, the Funhouse Wheel of Wonder, whatever, it's called something, on the Dawnbreaker ult is good, because like you know the Dawnbreaker's going to land there, so you could preemptively drop your ult. And obviously Dawnbreaker's dropping on someone, so it's like it's kind of like Grimstroke or Witch Doctor against Dawnbreaker, right? You know that there's going to be at least 2 people grouped. So it gives you a good opportunity
Dyer's turn.
to drop your support ultimate.
Shaker.
Earth Shaker. I love that hero. He's got a lot of stuns. Very fun. Very cool hero. Not as cool as the Warlock, though, because Warlock would be... Guys, this team is, like, unbelievable. How do we even allow them in the league?
10 seconds.
Hopefully, my jokes are
5
obviously jokes and
remain.
not serious issues. I don't actually have a problem. Or do I? Nowadays, though, Shaker is more often than not a support. I think the days of core Shaker may be behind us, given the recent nerfs. I mean, one of the biggest nerfs, in my opinion, is the fact that you can't walk on your own fissure when you have Shard. It makes your life so difficult. Like, you could genuinely just fissure block yourself now, and you're unable to, like, enter the fight unless you have a blink.
Seconds.
I like Gyro. It really, if you look at this entire draft of Dire, Mudboys have something going for them. And it's their heroes are all red. And Gyrocopter complements that a lot. Because the plane he's on is like red and orange. So it's very, very cool. I know that Hoodwinks' hood is green, and her portrait might be mostly green when we get into the game. But right now, look how massive that tail is. Like, I would say that's taking the majority of the pixels. I can't rotate. You guys see, no.
10 seconds.
But I would categorize that as still the orange-brown.
5 seconds.
And if you can't beat them at killing the Ancient, you might as well draft
It is Radiant's ban.
better than them in terms of what looks better, not what performs better. We're seeing the Viper band out again here from Fungal Jarmers. They do pick up the Tiny. Tiny is a hero.
10 seconds remain.
There you go.
5 seconds.
That's my 2 cents on that. Sniper will be banned. So now that's a 3 heroes banned from last game. Sniper, Silencer, and a Spirit Breaker. The 4th hero was Tidehunter. He got picked. The 5th hero is Weaver. We'll see if they ban him or if they think Tiny is safe lane, because it could be Tiny safe lane, could be Tiny mid.
Dyer's turn to ban.
Necro's a decent ban because Tiny and Tidehunter have a lot of HP. But at the same time, I feel like Ringmaster's box, the W, is a good save. It doesn't give you full magic immunity, but it gives you like 80% magic resist, which could be okay. Either way, they get rid of him, and then Huskar is banned. Another repeat ban from last game. I would assume this is a Tiny safe lane, and that they're gonna pick a mid
10
here.
seconds remain. 5 seconds remain.
They'd go for something like a spellcaster. Like Lena's okay. Quap, is she still available? A Magnus mid. Now we're womboing comboing, alright? The Tiny that's already got cleave is gonna have more cleave. And here's a Quap.
Make the ultimate choice.
So Quap should be able to farm well in the lane against the Magnus and apply some pressure. At the same time, Magnus is always able to farm jungle and recover if the lane is too difficult for him. Now, if you look closely on Gex, you could say that this hair kind of looks like the golem, so it is kind of giving you Mud Boys vibe. And you see they're changing the theme to blue. Look at this. Queen is blue. He's got a little blue in it. Blue. I'm blue, da-ba-dee-da-ba-die. But he's still red on Gex, so I'm not a big fan of that. I have to say, not a fan of that. I think it must be Fungal Jarmers because Poopy Plop gonna do another one of these ravages. Yeah, he's gonna hit him with another one of these ravages. And I think put the score up. And I think Barry should be able to farm against the Dawnbreaker in lane. By against the Dawnbreaker in lane is because I would say the Dawn doesn't really threaten him. Oh, dude, this is actually a really bad pairing. Okay. Every Dawn ability breaks trees. It's actually really bad. This is a really bad pairing. It's rough. It's rough. They're gonna have to be very intentional about when they plant a tree and do a bushwhack, because this is gonna break trees.
Can you not make yourself
I don't know what Dawn Break, Star Break does. I know I said every ability breaks trees, but I'm known for being a big fat liar. But Dawnbreaker can't really stun Barry, as long as Barry has his Avalanche. So it might be a pretty comfortable farming lane for him. And again, Nameless with a stun and a little bit of minus armor. They might even find a kill or two. So I'm gonna give the edge just ever so slightly to Fungal Jarmers. You get a D-ward even. That's a sentry. They don't get the D-ward. That's a sentry. They only got a sentry, not the observer. What a crazy observer. They got, oh, the bamboos. Oh, Dire already have the advantage. Minus 50 gold. Thanks. Another 2-4-2. So he doesn't have any of these weird things anymore. Okay, he doesn't have the whole when you hit me, you lose your attack damage. Okay, cool. Yep, totally. Nameless is staying top. They're trying to go onto Ziggy G here, who TP'd top. They almost get the kill. But even without getting the kill, that's a lot of pressure applied. And he's gonna have to go through a lot of his tangos here. That's a lot of damage, sir. Magnus is taking a lot of damage from that harass. Bushwhack, though, onto Nameless. Returning some of the damage back. Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly. Well, oh my god! Yep. That happened. Yeah, so bro's got like 800 health on Magnus, and he hits for 69. Nice. I'm guessing there's a few unfavorable trades that led to the Yams being low HP, and Yuzu capitalizing on that. Stuff is happening. They get a stun. Onto Gex. There was a tree, and the tree disappeared. Gex is very low. Nameless is not able to get the last attack, and meanwhile, also Barry was very low. Magnus tried to get that last hit, but could not find a Barry. And another kill in the mid lane. Yuzu being tipped by his teammate for solo killing the Quappa not once, but twice. Quick investigation. Yes, damage was dealt. The Quappa allowed himself to take some right clicks. And then finally another shockwave to secure the deal. To seal the deal. To feel the seal! Yes, yes. Thinking about something. Thinking about it. It's very strong. Getting gone on here. But a magic missile and an avalanche keeps Gex away. He's bald. That's my Ringmaster bald. Very strong out here, feeling very unhealthy. Bushwhack is gonna connect. And Gex, you guys see that? You guys see what he did there? This guy's good. This guy, tip him, bro, tip him. His hammer, he dodged the tree with the hammer. That proves to you that he's better than me. Now, Magnus may be in a little bit of trouble. Young Forever did fart in front of him. Slowed him down a little bit. And, Magic Missile connects into the Tame the Beast. And they let... Nope, they don't give Very Strong the kill. However, Very Strong did get an assist out of that. So not too bad, not too shabby. An unfortunate fissure attempt. You know, I think there's always music playing in my head. I don't know when there isn't music playing in my head. I usually don't even know where the music is coming from. Like, why a specific tune melody is in my head. I'll be like, I don't even remember when the last time I heard that. CS lol. Sorry. That was rude. I'm sorry. Top lane. Poopy Plop is gonna get fissure blocked. And the Tame the Beast keeps Ziggy G away for a second here. And here comes the Rocket Barrage. They find Poopy Plop with the Enchant Totem. Santana redeeming himself after that initial fissure attempt. Yams is gonna get skewered and is able to blank out. Yuzu pump faking his RP. And Power Rune is going to spawn in a couple of seconds here. No supports are showing up yet. Here's the Grimstroke coming top. 50-50 for Yams. He does not get a lucky regen rune spawning. Instead, Yuzu gets a haste and a dewarded observer. Gex trying to go on to very strong here. Avalanche interrupts Starbreaker. And the blood grenade slows down Gex. Gex dies. And then Very Strong falls to Magnus. Missing middle. Oh my god, it's happening, guys. Magnus and Magnus. Oh, it's happening, guys. Ah! Alright. Listen. Let me just put the camera, because I'm hands-free. No. He's hasted going somewhere. Where are you going? When I say Magnus, I mean the player. When I say Yuzu, I mean this guy I'm following, alright? Alright? I'll do my best. Or should I just call this guy Hoodwink? He deserves his name to be heard. And Yuzu going in, RP canceled by the fissure, but he still gets it off. And holy skewer, back into Tame the Beast. They find the kill. Santana could only do so much there. So I did say like he'd be able to farm, but it kind of looks okay, not too crazy of a farm. However, Ziggy is ahead of Very Strong in terms of farm. And a little bit of net worth, just 300 gold. Young Forever is going to get the Wisdom Shrine. Stunning, done do nothing no more. Yams ulted Yuzu, and Yuzu got denied. When? Where? It was here. Okay. I knew that. I was paying attention. I know you guys were also paying attention. We were all paying attention. We're all doing a great job. Keep it up. Magnus was a huge two-man stun. Very good. Not sure where that one came from either. Vengeful is low, but looks like he's fine. Not even close. Didn't almost miss a kill. Oh, no. Yams does have a DD bottled up. It'll be available for his next ultimate. However, ganking doesn't seem to be that exciting given the skill build. Or maybe it is. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna shut up. I don't actually know how Queen works. I'm gonna let that one slide. Because I've seen people go like 0-4-4. I've seen people max this. I've seen people do whatever the heck they want, and the hero just works. A very versatile hero, so... Go off, King. Do whatever your heart desires. Let's reply to Sampa real quick. Alright, beautiful. They get a stun onto Gex here, and an avalanche, but a nice bushwhack. And Magnus is level 6. And by Magnus, I mean Hoodwink. That is not enough to get the kill. The blood grenade! Gex! Oh, he got swapped! And he's going to get killed. Getting jebaited by his own Hoodwink. But here comes Yams. Needs mana to press his ultimate. Missed the bushwhack. Top lane. Ziggy G goes on to Poopy Plop. Pee Poo Poo. Wrong player. Pee Poo Poo. I haven't seen him in a while. And the game's even. Honestly, at this stage, last game it was like 10-1. It was a 3k lead. So we're looking at a very exciting potential 1-1, which does not mean we're going to a game 3, because these are best of 2s. I know we all want to see 10 matches of Dota every night. But you can just go blame the admins, because they suck. Also, jokes. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Radiant's top tower is in
Yuzu is scaring Yams. He's like, get out of here. This is my lane, my territory. You're not allowed here. Speaking of allowed here, Yams is level 9, Yuzu is level 8, so a couple of successful ganks from Yams did allow him to recover the lane. Bushwhack forces a reaction from Nameless. There's gonna be a reaction from Santana. He has Echo Slam. And the very sneaky, like, walking around to just walk in and echo them. No, he did it. But he thought about it. He thought about it. And it's actually Nameless who goes through, puts an obs down. Yuzu gets scouted out by Santana and is going to tank the gank. Gank tanked, bro. Ziggy G. You're gonna have to... Excuse me while I... Holy Queen ulti, but the swap out from the Venge immediately saves Yuzu. He has a shield rune as well. Here's the global from the Dawn Lady. RP happened. Rain slow. Yuzu low. He's gonna be able to bottle up and run away. That shield rune definitely saving his life. And Gex in a little bit of trouble here, but the fissure keeps him alive for a couple more seconds, and Yuzu comes back into the fight. Cleans up. Wheel of Wonder. Trying to find Magnus. He will. Santana has Echo Slam. If Yuzu walks close, it might be dangerous. He's gonna commit the Echo Slam. Fissure on 1 second cooldown. No! Very strong. Gets the double kill. The finest of margins could have turned this fight either side. It's a very low HP Radiant. And a very, very close fight. But the difference is not close in terms of the outcome. A 2k gold swing, a 3k experience benefiting a Yuzu. I don't even know what I clipped in the replay, but is there enough time to even watch the replay? No, because these guys are going crazy. They're killing people left and right and center, and that's going to be a dead Yuzu killing spree going to Yams. 500 gold. Amazing. Now, guys, listen up, everyone. I don't know who everyone is, but everyone. If all the games in the league are this... Look at this! We're going in, there's nothing happening. But if they're this even, this close, and there's like... Grr. I really don't like stomps. I wanna see the grr. Close games, which this is proving to be one of the lovely ones. Very exciting. I don't know what I have in the replay. I think it's even too late to play the replay of the fight that happened a whole minute ago. Goodness me. He's already dead on everyone. Like, this is not even a replay anymore. Because back here, we're going to find an RP onto the Dawnbreaker. And the Fissure cancels the Skewer. The Dawnbreaker ulti gets cancelled by the Avalanche. Gek trying to hammer himself away. Yams goes in, pops the ulti. Yuzu dropping low. Can they get deny? Very strong. Gets the deny. Tree to the face. And Santana finds Nameless in the back here with the helps of Magnus, the player, not the hero. And now the Wheel of Wonder is beautiful. And the Ravage to make sure Very Strong lives. Hoodwink misses the Bushwhack. Santana does not have Blink, but he has a heart the size of a lion. There's no metaphor there that I don't even know why we were going with the heart of anything. But Santana is in a little bit of trouble because poopy plop Ploppy Man. Ploppy Man did not kill him. But that was an exchange of all exchanges. Yeah, I mean, the Venge dying isn't even in the recap, so you don't even see the extra gold that these guys got. But it was an exchange. And it's a pretty close game. Swap aggressively onto Gex. Gex is going to get stunned, and tree thrown. Poopy Plop claims the kill. TPing into your death as an offlaner counts as space created, guys. Any other position counts as feeding. We all know that. That was obviously not a biased opinion. I would never feed in my own games. Yuzu is a couple of hundred gold away from his Blink Dagger, so he's going to be prioritizing that. And we're also going to start seeing a lot more damage coming out from Tiny once this empowers higher levels. Man, Vlad's as well, like all of this percentage-based damage, because he has a high base number. Is the white number good for percentage damage? Yes. Smoke coming out from Fungle Jarmers. We're waiting for this mag blink. It's on the courier, waiting to be delivered. Meanwhile, let's do a little quick check. How's this carry going? He has the Crystallis, and then going into the Ags next. And we have, how's the other carry doing? Yes, he just finished his Echo Saver. Yams? Might get Blink RP'd here. He will. Young Forever with the nice bait. Yuzu cancels the skewer. I'm gonna be honest with you. This was fucked. I don't understand how he did not get stunned there. Because I was about to just compliment Yuzu for, like... He canceled his skewer because he realized the wheel was there. But maybe Tame the Beast was, maybe Tame the Beast wasn't fully charged for, like, the Quap to be fully turned around. I really want to play the replay to fucking investigate, but the Tidehunter died, and then the Gyro is gonna die. He got skewered into oblivion. Alright. No more deaths. Hey, what are you doing? Very Strong is dying. Okay, after this one, no more deaths. Can I watch it, please? That was fucking close. Anyways. Hey, Harun. Oh my lord. Okay, what is, what's going on? Okay, so... Oh, yeah, no. He's not even, he wasn't even facing. He wasn't even close to facing anywhere, dude. He wasn't even, because the RP brought him this direction, you know?
Bounty, which my matriarch would prize.
But, dude, the tree almost killing, and then, yeah, that was kind of cray-cray. Bum. Gex is the last of the cores, but every game there's gonna be a core that's the last, the least farmed, the saddest. But doesn't mean he doesn't have impact. He's ready with the Solar Guardian whenever they need him. Well, he doesn't have mana now, and sure would hope to have some mana. Actually, it doesn't matter. I think he would have been dead anyways. Ziggy G. Here's the mana, and here's the, here's the really late Solar Guardian. Gex is going to perish. Poopy plop. I have nothing to say about him, I just wanted to say his name. Thank you for your attention to this matter. This observer is under a sentry, and the smoke comes out. They're trying to find the queen, whom is already there, and they found her. The blink 2 feet away to get swapped and killed by the swap. They did commit RP. And they did reward that observer. Click, 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 RP. Skewer, stun. Yeah, we all got that, right? Remember the pattern, remember the rhythm. Click, 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 RP. Skewer, stun. Alright? It's like a nice little game of Simon Says.
Radiant should look to their middle tower. Radiant's
The
middle
bottom tower
is under attack.
is the next objective for Fungle Jarmers. And Mud Boys are ready to defend it. They stun the illusion. Yuzu blinks, skewers nothing. That was a blind attempt. Valiant effort. And everyone is pressing their spells, but nothing is really happening from the spells being pressed. It's really something. It is a 5v5 standoff in the bottom lane. The Tormentor is here. That is the ultimate reward for whoever wins this team fight, if there is one. Ah, scans from Dire and Radiant. Incredible. This is what Radiant see. This is what Dire see. This is what Radiant see. Blink Skewer, he finds Magnus. Magnus finds Magnus. Oh my god! Not funny. Not even close to being funny. The bottom tower dies. Yeah, thanks.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
That's a blink on Earth Spirit, Earth Shaker. So there could be a potential smoke fight coming up from Mud Boys when they respawn. Or they can keep farming. You know, no rush. Maybe there's a rush, maybe there isn't a rush. Who knows? I don't know anything. The Ags is still 1,000 gold for Quap, but only 400 gold for, what? G? Something G? Ziggy G. I knew that. I was paying attention. There's the smoke. If they run into the Tidehunter first, Hoodwink has the ability to break him, so they can pop his little shield thingy. They're thinking about it. They are thinking about it. They're thinking about it. They're gonna pop the ulti and they're gonna use 3 ultimates to kill him. They wanted to make sure there was no retaliation effort. And the attempted TP out is actually gonna work. Their Bleak was on cooldown. Kinda worth, kinda not worth. I don't know. We'll find out in the next 2 minutes if it's worth or not. Depends if Fungle Jarmers want to blink Fissure. Does block his escape. He is Invis ruined as well as the other item, Glimmer Cape. Looks like he's gonna be fine. Yeah, Fungal Jarmers want to take advantage of no Solar Guardian, no Sonic Wave. Yeah, they could go now with the Tidehunter respawning. And Yuzu is Invis. Just outside of that sentry range. I can guarantee you he was not trying to. He's standing, this is the camera of the guy, and he was pinging that there's a thing here, and he accidentally hit it. Hands down, money down, blink, skewer, RP, magic missile, but he's alive, yes! He's gonna get the blink out! The red is dodged! It's actually tanked by Santana! He did that to save his Quap with the Echo Slap! On to 3, is there any follow-up? No, no ultis! Yams goes back in! Oh no! He's gonna die! Nameless in trouble, eats a big lotus or a big stick! He's got a big stick! Poopy Plop! Trying to fight Ziggy G. Ziggy G in trouble. He's gonna die to a massive tree being thrown on his face. That's gonna cause a lot of concussion. Gex has his shard that allows him to get the kill onto Young forever. That's a massive spree worth 600 gold. Gex in trouble. Uses the stick. Gets spat on by a giant tentacle monster. That was not PG. I hit save replay way too late. I probably missed everything there, but that was a fight, guys. Did you see that? People died. You saw what I saw. You guys are watching what I'm watching? People are dying. Unfortunate mistake from Yams there to go back in, but very good dodge. I will say the damage coming out from this man is like incredibly like he's been like you haven't seen him in 20 minutes, right? And he comes out, he hits you twice. The freaking gyro dies in like 3 clicks. This guy takes something from, I don't know if he even got hit by him. He didn't get hit by him, but still, he got hurt by neutrals. Look, Dota map hurt him. It's a good icon. It's a nice icon. Is this vision? No, they don't have vision. Radiant don't have vision. It's the attempted gank here. They have the break for the Tidehunter, but they're looking for a bigger fish to fry. The Tiny has already left. Poopy Plop. Poopy Plop is fine. Oh, Barry Strong is under a sentry. They know he's here. They know he's coming. They're gonna run away. Oh, the blink. An immediate fissure. Nice reaction from Santana. Trying to escape here. And Yuzu blinks right before the Dead in the Water catches him. Santana takes 200 million damage from the tree throw. Huh? Bro, that was not... Okay. What? The fuck is this, dude? That was 200 million damage. Did he also have a... It looked like someone had a... Am I stupid? Bro, I swear it looked like someone had a... Goodness gracious, what's it called? Phylactery. I saw a little pink animation. Santana, DVX. What is the... DVX is supposed to be something? I don't know what that is. Okay, let's see this stupid tree damage, bro. Very nice fissure reaction to stop Yuzu from kidnapping the hoodwink. Oh, I guess it's the break. It's the Silver Edge break made it seem like he was. It was a phylactery thing. Old Lonely Island song. Oh yeah, nice, nice. Pipe is on the courier for Poopy Plop. Any crazy items coming out? Well, there's an Ags on this guy. I obviously knew that. Let's click the items, guys. Don't fight. We're looking items. Yes. Aether Lens. Yes. Blink Ags. Very cool. Very cool. This guy has a casual freaking Gloves of Haste. What's up with that? I don't know. Blink and... Is there a fight going on? Santana does see Yuzu. And Ziggy is right nearby. Is there a swap to save? Yes, there is. Echo Slam onto nothing. And Ravage onto 3. And RP onto 2. Very strong with his tree. Big giant tree. Gets the double kill. A lot of people are dead. A lot of people are dead. And he has a regen rune. And they just got the fight right next to Roche. You'd call them DVX, not Santana. But... yeah. Okay. I'll do my best. I'll DVX them. I will now call you DVX. Because one person told me so. Very good swap from the bench. And yeah, the follow-up RP. It's very, very tough to get a clean initiation from Mud Boys. Because of the double saves, you have the magic box thingy. Escape Act, as well as Swap! Swap is a spell. That's what it's called. Nether Swap. Yeah. Production value. You know, I'd love to tell you how I did this. I looked it up 4 years ago. I set it up. I don't remember how it works. I don't know anything about it. I couldn't even tell you. I looked it up randomly, and I just press one button on my keyboard, and it does the thing. That's all I know. Point is, it's should be pretty easy to set up. I'm not special. I am not the Messiah. BKB and 500 gold for the gyro. That'd be a very important item for him to get. But I feel like even when with the BKB, this guy is still gonna click him for fucking 800 base damage, and then if he crits you, he's gonna have 7 billion damage when he crits you. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Is this guy waiting for an item? Not even close to his BKB. You are fine. You have a shard on Shaker. Helps the high ground defense. However, if Shaker gets caught with the Kidnap Man, if the Kidnap Man grabs Shaker... Oh, the Kidnap Man grabs Shaker! Shaker's in trouble! DVX is gonna die. But that's... Holy... Huh? Bro, how much... What did he just die from? Oh, that was ulti. Okay, Quap used ulti. Quap used ulti. Am I stupid, bro? I don't know why it said that Quap used ulti. I legit think I'm losing my mind. Okay. That's Aegis down. Shaker up in 30. The Sonic Wave used by the RP onto 2. Skewer the back into the Ravage on 4 people! Gyrocopter is safe. He's not being touched. BKB popped. Can he do damage? Ziggy G? Double kill? They defended the base. Poopy pop. They're dead. You know, the RP was pretty cool, but what's cooler is a flying old man that's shining golden. He can kill you. He can kill you. Yeah, the solar, not eclipse, whatever the heck. This heal right here Kept Yams alive just for that last attack, I think. Which maybe mattered, maybe didn't matter, I don't know. The Ziggy guy did a lot of damage. That's my analysis. This is my professional analysis. Thanks for coming, guys. He did a buttload of damage. Okay, the fucking Queen Egg is kind of illegal, never mind. The good thing this exists to prove me wrong. Otherwise, you guys would be, like, being fed false information. And you'd think this Gyro's doing something, where obviously, like, it was the Quap. It's a 60-40 split, and I'm calling it all the Quap. But the man got kidnapped again! Another kidnap attempt. Ziggy G gets swapped even deeper, and now the Fissure's blocking him. He's gonna be able to walk away, though. Poopy Plop has his pipe protecting his team. And look who's coming. Very strong. He's gonna get Sonic Wave. And stunned. He breaks the Dawnbreaker. The Dawnbreaker has been broken. She's steeping out. Oh! Dude, no way, dude. He almost got it. He almost escaped. Yuzu chasing for more. That actually was a fucking 5-head TP. Ain't no way this guy's getting out. DVX. What a gamer. You know, that was, they saved Private Ryan. I mean, Gyrocopter. They saved him. He's alive. So that was good. But there's a lot of saving from Radiant, but there's also a lot of kidnapping. Like, you can get kidnapped. How is this allowed? You just, like, this game condones kidnaps? Like, you could just do that? Is condone the right word? I don't even know. The last outer tower of Mud Boys is no more. Just like this golem was never, actually, more to be no more. He never was to be more. Nevermore. Baltimore. Yeah. That's my 2 cents about that. Thanks for listening. And Queen of Pain is gonna go for the BKB before he finishes the full Bloodstone. That would be a great item coming out of that Veil. A Daedalus! Gyrocopter, by the way, that last fight, he didn't even have any lifesteal. That's no lifesteal. Next, when he starts building this, oh man, you're gonna be in trouble. You're gonna be in trouble, alright. And Tiny is not building BKB. Or hasn't built it until now. He's just finished his Daedalus and is gonna start building it. Ags is done on the Poopy Plop Tidehunter. Never mind. Bro, it's like not even cute in your inventory. I got jebaited. I was like, there's nothing cute in his quick buy. And his courier is delivering an item. Just cancel me, guys. Everything I say today is wrong. What about this guy? Still just vibing with the Gloves of Haste. He has a Yasha. What's up, like, what's going on? He's going Dragonlance. The kidnap, nothing. He kidnapped nothing. Good day, sir. Because the, like, it's okay. Oh, he's a melee hero, bro. So, like, the attack speed and cleaving. Oh, he's cooking. He's big braining. He's big braining. And the Dawnbreaker has escaped successfully. Good job, Dawnbreaker. And a BKB, he can buy out his BKB, which I think, like, one of the very few items that you could almost always just, like, buy out. And the smoke comes out from Radiant here. Only Dawn and Hoodwink have buybacks. They blink onto Yuzu. They get stunned. Yam's holding the BKB. Very patient. Very aware of his strength here as he pushes the limit, finds Nameless. Nameless will be the one that perishes. You know, the cool guys don't look at explosions. I apparently didn't want to fucking show you guys this skill. So I was like, screw it. Let's take the camera over there. See if anything's happening from Radiant's side. And Radiant is like, you know what, guys? Mud Boys didn't use a single big spell. Let's smoke and run at them. And Fungal Jarmers are excited to do exactly that. There is a fresh BKB on Yuzu. And the Ags is now done on Tidehunter. Yes. Alright, Magnus is in trouble. He's invis. He's immortal. He cannot die. He's unkillable. Oh my god! Bro, hang it in the Louvre, man. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Oh my god.
Scanning for enemies.
Ain't no way. So we're deducting points from Fungle Jarmers because they weren't carrying detection, right? They're not allowed to play in the upper bracket anymore? Is that how that works? I think so. I'm gonna hit the... Not the fantasy points, goodness me. We're go... Holy kidnap! Oh, he missed! But the fissure, it stuns! The blink, Yuzu! RP? He gets the RP up to 2 of them! But the Solar Guardian gets the heal on. Is there enough to keep them alive? Yes, it's healing with the... Holy damage from Very Strong! No fucking way, dude! He's doing 1,000 base damage! That's not okay! That's not okay! Yuzu tries to get another kidnap with the swap, it works. Dude! Yams bought back. What in the hell was that damage? Holy fuck. Bro. Oh. No way, dude. Dude, no way, dude. Oh my word. Freaking Yams heal. Look at Yams healing. You look at Yams, but bam! Oh, bam! He freaking threw his tree at him. Oh, look who decided to show up and brave you. I'm just kidding. I'm so lonely. I'm not. I'm not. I'm hungry. I'm not. I actually don't know what's going on. I think I could just, like, enjoy eating. I don't think I need to. But, like, I would enjoy eating a steak. Or, like, cheese. Why don't I have cheese? Why don't I have cheese? Bro, I, like, eat cheese more than I, like, drink water. But yet I don't have any cheese in the house right now. That's kind of crazy. Alright, nothing's happening in the game, guys. So we're gonna watch that again. Because, holy shit, Very Strong fucking smacked him. Oh! Oh! Yeah, that's good. That was good.
The dire scan. On the hunt for radiant forces.
Alright, smoke's coming out from bad boys, mud boys. Okay. Mud boys, mud boys. Ooh, what you gonna do? Kidnapping! He's trying to kidnap, but it was a bait all along! Gex pops his BKB! Goes on Yuzu. Yuzu has a blade mail, by the way. Very Strong pops his own BKB, has to run away, realizing that the entire cavalry is here. Very Strong trying to run away. Oh, the damage is coming out from it again now. Very Strong, I'm just yelling for no reason. Very Strong was always dead. There was no threat. Yams didn't almost just die to one auto click. That would never happen. And Roche just respawned. Just like that. We got ourselves a game, boys. You walk into the Roche pit. And, yeah. They walk into the Roche pit. Dawn ulti just to provide a little bit of healing. And there's an arcane rune. Things are gonna be very happy to grab that. You still got your bottle? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, the dagger, bro. The dagger made him roar! The dagger made him roar! The dagger made him roar! Jack's gonna pop this BKB! Oh my god! Bro, pick it up! Pick it up! Don't choke! Don't choke! What? He grabbed it? Where was it? How was it outside? He wasn't even in the pit! What? I'm so confused! Mom, come pick me up, I'm scared. The swap, he's dead! Equoslab, they fucking revenged him. They, like, dropped everything to kill Nameless, but Nameless had a mission. And how did they fucking shit? Huh? Bro, I'm so fucking lost. Oh, Shaker wasn't there. Shaker wasn't there. And my dumbass was like, you know what? I deserve to. Oh, and then the skewer canceled TP. You know, I didn't even see him TPing out. I was too busy screaming, you guys. I don't know. Game's crazy. But you know what DVX can do now? Or as we used to call him back in my days. Back when I was a youngin', we used to call him Santana, but now he's called DVX. He could just jump in there and feed, because he has Aegis. So, just go do that. Yeah, once this Claymore completes the Satanic, then maybe he survives the frickin' damage from the tiny frickin' hell, man. He's got 4,000 HP. It's actually nuts. This number goes to 600. The green number goes to 600 when he's empowered, next to Venge, next to Vlad's. Okay, he doesn't even have a tree in his hand yet. It's crazy, bro. I love it. I love it. Just like commit to like one theme in a draft is great. Like go like a full armor reduction theme or a full global teleport theme, you know, Zeus Spectre, Spirit Breaker kind of stuff, or a full plus percentage damage theme. Goodness me. Goodness me. And then this guy has 400 base for like, but it's 500. He's not. Where's the Venge? Oh, Venge, get over here. Venge, get over here. Oh, 650! 650! It's 1,065. 1,065 damage is his base. 1,065. He'll fucking crit you for 2,000. Yeah, I don't even know how they're still playing the game with that number that Tiny has. Yuzu. Oh, goodness me! Oh, goodness me! Yep, stuff's happening. Gex is in there. Gex is in there. He's gonna get swapped back in there, and he's gonna blink out. That is, by the way, a dieback. 2 minutes, no quap, guaranteed. That is unfortunate. Of the things that were to happen this game, that one is unfortunate. And now they have to defend without the quap, or do they have to defend? You gotta ask yourself, do you have to defend? Maybe you sack a set of racks. But also, sacking a set of racks only buys you... Holy shit, he blinked in to give him another target to skewer. Gex is on the next level play. Echo Slam out to 4 people. They died in 1 hit. Both of them died in 1 hit, I swear. Believe me, do not believe me. It just happened in front of me. The Ringmaster is dead. Oh, that's a really nice shot out to Barry. Barry's in trouble now. He's broken. He's trying to run away. The Glider keeps him in place. Barry's strong. Oh, no. Blink Hammer from Gex smacks him. Smacking Gex is the one who bought back, so that's a great buyback. It'd be nice if I had like a replay of him one-shotting a 2,000 HP hero. But we don't believe in replays in this household. We only believe in... Nah, I got nothing. Replays. Replays. I got nothing. I'll let it be. Whee. Okay, this is a suspicious situation here when you don't have buyback on your cores. However, Yams, do you have money, sir? I don't think he has money. He only needs 400 for buyback, though. Let's go back to this net worth. Pardon me. Butterfly is a decent item. We'll give you some armor. Give you some evasion if Tiny's attacking you, but buddy, he don't need to attack you. He can attack anyone else, and he's cleaving for 7 billion. Well, because hold on. What's the cleave? Slash damage, it was right there. It was right there. I wasn't reading. You know, guys, hold on, this is so fucking nuts. Let me hit the replay. Oh yeah, watch it on the replay to see what it is. Splash damage, 100%. It's 100% splash damage. So you actually don't want to hit the target that you're hitting. You don't want to hit the target that you want to kill. Because this is going to give you 40% cleave. So if you're hitting the first unit for 100, the unit behind it being cleaved will take 140 damage. That's what 140% cleave means. Follow for more tips. Please, like and subscribe. Share the video with everyone, guys. If you liked, follow for more. We make content like this daily. I really have no hatred for content creators. I don't know where this energy came from. So, we're gonna unpack that in therapy tomorrow. It's fine. Alright, it's been like 2 minutes without a fight, and that's the longest this game has gone, without someone dying. So let's go kill something. The Tormentor almost killed Young Forev, and by the Tormentor I mean very strong attacking the Tormentor once. And guess what? Now Yun's tossed. They deal additional damage. Okay. Cool. All right, back to the buyback screen because I think that's all that matters in the late game. And this, now this is scary. I don't think this 8k net worth lead matters because if you lose a fight with no buybacks on these 3 guys and they're dead for 90 seconds, this guy right here, Ziggy G, also known as Gyrocopter, also known as "Ooh, get out of here." That was a really bad gyro impression. He would take your base very quickly. A gem. A Basher queued up. A mark to sell dust. Who needs dust when you have a gem? Ow. My hand. Ow. Oh, I'm fine. Now, Radiant, I would say, like, unless you are waiting for a specific item, maybe it is the Basher. You do have the buybacks on everyone, and they kidnap! The Fissure does not come to Ravage! They get him! That's the dieback! They knew that that's the target on buyback cooldown, and they got him. 3 minutes, no buyback, but he's gonna respawn in 2 minutes. They're pinging the top tower. That is Ravage used, but there's still RP. There's still swap. There's still a 7 billion damage Tony hitting your buildings. Oh, watch another kidnap attempt coming out here. Ziggy G is going to use his BKB. Very strong taking damage here. The RP connects. Swap into the escape act. Keeps Very Strong alive. Yuzu running away with murder. More like running away with after saving his teammate. But the Fissure and the Ravage is still on cooldown, Omar. You know that. Vengeful is dead. Poopy Plop will fall. And Yams chasing for more. Can he find Very Strong here? Trying to TP out. Doesn't have a TP cancel. Doesn't even see him. Doesn't even matter. He probably saw him. And that is why you never push high ground. There's no conditional to that statement. The statement is simply just don't push high ground. You should sit in your base and, like, hope that the enemy ancient falls eventually. Like, it could erode over time. Decaying of the architectural structures could happen. Mostly, again, through erosion. So, you gotta be safe out there, guys. Don't get baited into this false sense of security of going high ground, and then you will die. And when you're dead, it's really bad because you're not alive. Roche is gonna roar. DVX is taking 2 million damage. Kidnap attempt! Fissure misses just barely! And Ziggy G doesn't have BKB available, but he did pop Satanic. He's healing a lot. The break comes out! Oh no! Very Strong cave! Young Forever! I think that was blade mail damage, by the way. I'm pretty sure that was blade mail damage. Man's just took blade mail damage, no? 1200 blade mail damage. He's been holding this blade mail for the entire game. You're about to get tossed. No. He's been using blade mail mostly for the Sonic Wave. But this, I think, has been the most impactful it has been. Bro tossed an illusion tonight. I like it when they slow Roche down by using spells like Shockwave and whatever else. So Dire are not going to contest Roche. They want to wait for Dawn to have buyback. I think that's a fair call. It's a really, honestly, I think this is like We can have a long discussion on... I would say maybe 60% don't fight this. You know, like, don't buy back with this. So this is just like... Yeah, you lose the fight, you die. But also the... bringing your buybacks on these two is more valuable than one Aegis, like one life. Especially when you think about these long cooldown spells like Ravage and RP. Obviously, he did get a refresher shard from that, but I think being able to just like tank one of these black holes, chronos, whatever, and then buying back tends to prove very valuable. And Yuzu thinking about going in. The smoke happens under vision. No, it's not under vision. This is just a freaking bug. They Sonic Wave onto Very Strong. He's going to get swapped out and put in an escape act. The Roche banner is going to be killed in the meantime, and that's the Aegis dead. No more saves for him. Where's the RP? Where's the Ravage? Anything to save him. Ravage comes out. RP onto 2. Ziggy Man still has BKB and Satanic. Can he get it off before he dies here? Oh, no, he can't, but has buyback. Echo Slap onto 3. Buyback from Queen of Pain. Yams trying to get back into the fight. Ziggy G still holding buyback. DVX in trouble. He is going to fall. Has buyback. Is going to use it. They're still holding on to the gyro buyback here. But Yams is going in. He doesn't care. He doesn't need the buyback. He actually might need the buyback. He's dead. That's a buyback on Yams. Oh, no. That was a roller coaster of emotions. I didn't know what was going on. Well, now, would you look at that? The gyro will buy back, and he is in not a great spot because he might get kidnapped, he might get swapped. The missile will get killed by the Venge. He's thinking about a swap here, Nameless, maybe. It's going to be a 3v5 for the next 30 seconds until Dawnbreaker respawns. He's 300 gold away from buyback. Bro, Very Strong does a lot of damage. Bushwhack, Fissure trying to delay a little bit. Swap in. He's going to BKB and Satanic. He's gotta have to survive for a few seconds here. And that is enough to scare away Fungal Jarmers, or just make them back up. And they're still gonna go for the racks here. The kidnap! It's coming! Oh, the stun! Here's the Dawnbreaker ulti! It's coming in! And they gotta get the stun! Onto 3. And is a dead Earthshaker, though, and Gyrocopter has 1 HP! Oh, no! Ziggy G is invis, playing Ring Around the Rosie around his Ancient. And GG is called. Very, very well played. Game number 2, back and forth. Caused a lot of nonsensical screaming from my end. I don't even know if I was casting what was actually going on in most of these fights. But very, very well played from both teams. Nice clean game of Dota 2. The finest margins in those team fights. Well played for Fungal Jarmers, getting the 2-0 over Mud Boys. And again, we all can go into the analysis of what happened in the game, etc. But really, the main reason that the Mud Boys lost was because they did not pick their mascot. They did not have the Golem on their team. They did not have a Warlock to summon the Golem. Brother, is your hero outside of the... What is that? What? Bruh, what is this little... What is going on? Anyways. Yeah, well played. I mean, the kill score here doesn't do Mud Boys justice. The game was very close. Yeah, Very Strong, thanks for one-shotting everyone. That was a little rude. I would say if you're trying to make friends in this league, don't one-shot people with Tiny. But no, that was a very good game. I enjoyed casting it. I loved the 1000 damage build. Very cool, very fun. Quap still dealt more damage than you. Get wrecked. No, you. Thank you for providing games, y'all. And yeah, no, game 2 definitely closer. This weekend, unfortunately not. I have a birthday party, and look at my gift. I got this gift. Ah! For my friend. It's, oh, what I mean, look at my gift, bro. Where's my face? Here's my face. It's a wand, but it's, you put a credit card, like, just in here. Let's see this. Yeah, screw it back there. Let's see, like, tap to pay with a magic wand. Very cool, I know. Very cool. It's 3D printed from Amazon for like 10 bucks or something like that. So if you're lazy and you want to get your friends a gift, just get that. I thought of it because it's like, we're just gonna be bar hopping and going out dancing at different, by dancing, we don't mean like nightclub dancing, I mean like salsa dancing and partner ballroom dancing and stuff like that. My kind of dancing, I don't do weird grinding dancing. That's fucking lame. It seems so... Anyways, that's a different conversation for a different time. Cool gift though, it's a little wand. I like it. GG's for Fungle Jarmers. I'm not gonna be here next weekend, but I will be here for the weekend after. And, I mean, if someone reschedules their game from this upcoming Saturday to a different day, I may or may not cast it. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I got no more notes. I got nothing else to say. Thank you all for joining me. And, what a surprise, by the way. Me screaming a lot has apparently woken me up, even though I was, like, exhausted before this whole thing started. But yas, thanks for playing this series and giving me something to yell at and cast. I'll see you all next, not Saturday, the one after. Bye!